They told you rock bottom was the end, but they never told you it could be an entrance, an initiation, a reckoning, a place so dark it stripped you of everything, except truth. You didn't fall, you were delivered here, and no one clapped, no one celebrated, because collapse never looks like a gift, until later, until you realize that this floor you landed on was the foundation you never had. You called it the worst year of your life, the heartbreak, the failure, the silence that screamed. But what if that wasn't the end? What if that was the clearing? What if everything that left was making space? Space for you to stop pretending, to stop performing, to stop giving your soul away in exchange for scraps of validation. Rock bottom didn't kill you. It just killed the version of you that was never real to begin with. She used to hold it all together. The smile, the schedule, the expectations, until she couldn't anymore. And when she broke, the world looked away. But what no one saw was what broke through her. The anger she buried, the voice she swallowed, the worth she forgot. That's what surfaced. She wasn't collapsing, she was emerging. From the ashes of every yes she never meant. You weren't broken, you were breaking through, because somewhere deep in your body, a child still screamed, a version of you, who learned to survive by disappearing. But rock bottom doesn't allow disappearing. It forces you to see, to feel, to remember. And when you did, that child didn't cry for help anymore. They whispered, "Please, don't leave me behind again." It's absurd, isn't it? How the worst thing that ever happened to you became the beginning of everything. How the crack in your soul let the light in. How the breakdown broke you open. And what came out wasn't madness. It was truth. You weren't dying. You were resurrecting. You just didn't know what that looked like yet. You mourned the life that ended, the roles you outgrew, the people who left when you stopped bleeding for them. And yes, it was a death, but not yours. It was the death of who you became. To be accepted, to be safe, to be loved by people who never truly saw you. And in that morning, you made room for the version of you who never needed to beg for worth. You thought love would save you, so you handed over the map to your soul, but they didn't read it. They edited it. They redrew the lines. They built themselves a home inside your self-abandonment. And when it all burned down, you thought it was your fault. But no, it was the fire that revealed who never truly wanted to build with you. Love didn't destroy you. It revealed where you'd stopped loving yourself. There's a woman inside you now, not soft from surrender, but soft from survival. She doesn't beg anymore. She doesn't shrink for comfort. She's not afraid of being called too much, because she's finally had enough. She doesn't trust like she used to. She doesn't apologize like she used to. She's not angry. She's awake, and she will never trade her peace for permission again. You used to ask, "Why is this happening to me?" Now you whisper, "Why did I stay so long?" Rock bottom didn't just show you who they were. It showed you who you became. To survive them, the masks you wore, the feelings you buried, the dreams you postponed, you became a stranger to yourself, in the name of love. But now, you remember your own name again. You don't have to climb out of the pit overnight. You don't have to fix it all today. You just have to stop digging. You just have to sit, to breathe, to hold the child in you who never got to be a child. And when you do, you'll feel it. Not noise, not shame, but stillness. That's how you know. You're no longer buried. You're planted. You are absurd in the most holy way. You turned your grief into grace. You turned your scars into scriptures. You took your broken pieces and didn't throw them away. You used them as mosaic. You stitched together a version of yourself who doesn't run anymore, who doesn't beg, who doesn't pretend. Rock bottom didn't kill you. It birthed you. You weren't buried. You were planted. You weren't dying. You were awakening. The door wasn't locked. You were just afraid to open it. But now, you don't knock. You walk through. You don't ask for light. You bring it. And when they ask how you did it, you'll smile. Because you remember, rock bottom was never your grave. It was the place you finally returned to yourself.